Hey bros, we just went to a couple of Oakland games.
They were really fun, and we want to tell you what we like, what was bad, and what was pretty ugly.
Hey bros.
We're gonna talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly.
For good, their colors are really nice, and the history is really nice.
Some of the good stuff is there's a lot of history behind the Oakland A Stadium, and it's really cool because there's a lot of teams that have gone through there, like a lot of Oakland A's teams, and they're really good. They've won World Series. And another good thing is I really love the Oakland A's colors, which makes the stadium like come to life because like all the colors like pop out. So that was another cool thing.
Some bad things is the city's pretty bad. Just the team overall is pretty bad. They just have zero money at all to spend at all on like talent, and they're pretty much just a team that once they draft people and their contracts, and they're pretty much just like giving their players to every other team.
Another last team with on-field bullpens. They might be the last one.
The stadium was super ugly. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be because people are just overhyped.
Some of the bad things are the stadium is very old, which it looks just boring and there's nothing fun about it.
The bathrooms are really bad. The urinals are just like troughs, and their team's just bad overall. They really can't get any talent because they don't have any money.
Another thing is like the drive into Oakland is kind of gross. Just there's a bunch of homeless people and there's a bunch of chain link fence. No, there's still a lot of bad things. Like the stadium's very run down. The chairs don't even work. There's a bunch of spider webs, and like half the scoreboard was missing. So it's it's terrible. There's also a lot of ugly things. Like the stadium's basically all concrete. There's like no colors. And the bathrooms are very ugly. It's just troughs that smell.
It's literally just like old stuff that they haven't spent money on anything at all in the whole stadium, so you kind of expect it to be ugly with just spider webs everywhere, and they just don't really take care of it.
And like another ugly thing is that after like past the outfield fence, it's just boring. There's nothing out there, just straight concrete.
And there was just wires hanging out everywhere, and just like random junk, and there was like no workers at all.
And the concourse, like all the way around the stadium, is just terrible. There's nothing in it. It's just some random food places and like a random team store, and it has like nothing. So there's also another bad thing that I just remembered is that there was like no one there. There's like 6,000 students on a field trip, and then there's like 2,000 people that just bought tickets. So there's like no one there at the games.
When we got there, people were sitting in our seats because just no one was there, and so we just moved like all the way down.
And the Oakland A's workers don't care really where you sit, so you can literally sit like anywhere.
Even though the stadium was run down, and they didn't have many fans, all the fans that were at the game were pretty good. That were actually fans, not just students. But all the people that actually bought tickets were pretty crazy fans.
Who's your favorite player to see?
Mason Miller, because he throws 103 with a really nasty slider. He's probably he's the best A's player right now, I'd say. And every team is trying to trade for him right now.
Tell me about how was the concession stands?
All of them, no one was working there, and Yeah, no one was even working there.